Hey guys, I'm Paintivity, and I'm back with more Cinderella Phenomenon. We are in the middle of chapter 9, and I can't do more than 30 minutes on this one, so I'm going to do my best. I'm watching the clock. And I know we were in a conversation with Rod here where we're asking him about the curse, so he's sort of upset. I've been aware of another way to break my curse from the beginning, but I would rather die than do what it is I need to do. Do what? Have you not read? Rod's voice trails off when he sees my confused expression. He clears his throat. Forget it. There's nothing more you can do. The reason I never told anyone the truth of my curse is because I never wanted anyone to blame themselves for not being able to help me. I was already a lost cause the moment Viorica really fell in love with someone else. I could never take that happiness away from her. Rod becomes silent, his gaze downcast. The vulnerable expression catches me by surprise. You should have told me about your curse a long time ago. How many times must I repeat myself? Telling you about my curse won't change the outcome. I've tried to help you, or I could have tried to help you. Why are you so insistent on helping me? Because I care about you. My face warms up when the words escape from my lips. Rod also flushes. What are you saying? That I'm worried about you on Emmeline's behalf, of course. I do not want her to think that I let you die. Rod lets out a deep sigh. Just stop talking. You're in no position to tell me what to do. Paintivity. There's a hint of warning in his voice. Now you better let me help you or... Yeah, well, there's that. Uh-oh. My words are cut off when Rod presses his lips to mine. It's only a brief kiss, and when he pulls away, his usual somberness has returned. I told you to stop talking. I can only stare back at him, baffled. Rod, you do realize that you just kissed the princess? Rod looks at Sebi, then at me. His face colors once more. He takes a step back, his lips pressed together. I'm sorry. Without any other warning, Rod turns abruptly and stalks out of the room. Sebi falls from his shoulder and falls to the ground, but Rod does not notice in his hurry to leave. I stare after him in shock. I can't believe he just ran away. I walk to where Sebi is and kneel down to pick him up. Are you alright? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you, princess. Sebi tilts his head to the side. That Rod, I wonder when he'll start acting like a man. Suddenly kissing a girl like that is so unromantic. I think about the warmth of Rod's lips pressed against mine and flush again. Rod may not say much, but he's a lot going on in his head. Thoughts he doesn't ever want anyone to know. I don't want to speak on his behalf, but I know he really does care about you. He's a little standoffish and has a difficult time showing his emotions. He's sensitive like that. Take it from me, I'm always in his head. I care about him too, but what will become of my feelings once I break my curse? I'll return to being his stepsister when this is all over. No, this is not the time to mull over such thoughts. I'm sorry for asking this of you, princess, but can you return me to Rod? That boy's useless without me. The exasperation in Sebi's voice makes me smile. Sebi acts like Rod's older sibling. Of course. Oh, great. When Rod doesn't open the door, I knock again. Rod's eyes widen as soon as he sees me. His face flushes a dark crimson. I'm here to return Sebi. Rod nods before slowly taking Sebi from my hands. Thank you. Be careful not to drop me again next time. There's a hint of a smile on Rod's face as he taps Sebi's face. Sorry. He looks so much more at ease when he smiles. Rod faces me again with an apologetic expression. Paintivity, I'm really sorry for what I did earlier. I don't think an apology is, worthwhile. I don't know. It is what it is. I know you didn't intend to do that in the first place. The truth is, He trails off, then averts his eyes slowly to the floor. Suffice it to say, I'm not supposed to feel this way about you. What exactly are you feeling? Rod flushes deep red before turning away. Don't ask me such an embarrassing question. The hovering silence becomes more pronounced as we both stop talking. You said you wanted to talk to me about something you discussed with Lady Parfait? Yes. I meant to tell you that Delora will be here tomorrow to investigate. Now that we know Sir Alcaster's not the witch, we have to start our investigations over. Actually, about that, I know who the witch is. You do? It's Sir Mithros. He's the real witch. Sir Mithros. So when Sir Alcaster was throwing around accusations last night, they were true. Sir Mithros is also aware that Dolora has been investigating the palace. We need to warn her. Then I'll send Lady Parfait a quick message. We need to keep up our guard around him too, especially you. I'm sure he already knows that you're the crown princess. I nod in response. For now, we should wait for Dolora to show up tomorrow. But it's getting late. You should go and get some rest. The moment he says the words, I realize he is correct. My eyelids are heavy. You're right. I think I'll take my leave. Good night, Paintivity. Good night, Rod. Moments after Rod closes the door, I hear a familiar voice whispering in my ear. Ah, I see. I jump back in surprise and stare at him with wide eyes. Sir Mithros is leaning casually against one of the pedestals. So that is where the prince disappears to every now and then. I had no reason to care before, but now I see it. If my guess is correct, he is also in league with the Lucis bearer. When I don't answer, Sir Mithros smiles and shrugs. Well, it doesn't matter. I glance around us and notice the green shield from earlier. Once again, no one will hear this conversation. Now that the prince has confirmed your doubts, what will your next course of action be? You want to help him break his curse, yes? Rod may have given up on breaking his curse, but I refuse to do nothing. From the way Sir Mithros is taunting me, he must know of some other way to break it. Rod won't be happy about this, but I need to use whatever means necessary to save him. Do you know how to break his curse, Sir Mithros? Ah, I'll assume that you've not read the full fairy tale if you don't know. Yes, Princess, I know. Tell me. Mithros cocks an eyebrow and waves a finger at me. Do you not realize by now how witches work, Princess? I propose a deal. I'll help you, but you must help me with something in return. Help you? Excuse me. My voice just totally lost it. Sorry. Help you if you're planning on betraying the king. I have no plans of taking the crown or harming any members of the royal family. What? Then what is it you would want from me? I prefer keeping you in suspense. I do enjoy surprises. You'll find out the day after tomorrow. That's your 18th birthday. I look at him perplexed. Why does it have to be on my birthday? Don't worry, Your Highness. What I request from you will also make for a pleasant gift. What do you say? I bite my lips as I consider. I'm worried about Sir Mithros' request, but I no longer have time. Viorca's marriage is tomorrow, and Sir Mithros has the upper hand. I understand. Oh, that was a bad call. Good. Now remember, witches are bound to their oaths. In order for the prince to regain his voice and life, something must be taken by force, just like in the fairy tale. What does he mean by that? Tell me what I must do. Oh, I did forget to mention this, but it's not you who must act, but the prince. What? If Rod can help himself, he would already have done so. Please trust me. You'll have my aid, and I'll make sure the prince's curse is broken. Make a deal with the devil. What a bad idea. That's like such a bad idea. Today is Viorca's wedding day, and also the day Rod is destined to die. Sir Mithros explained his plan briefly last night. He told me that he would have a valuable item delivered to Rod that he would need to use to break his curse. He further explained it was something he'd need to use after the wedding. I tried to question him further, but he disappeared before I could say anything that he needed to start his preparations. I don't completely trust him, but I'm running out of time and have no choice right now. The royal families left the palace to attend Viorca's wedding. It's usual for the king to attend another noble's wedding, but Viorca is an exception given that she is one of Rod's and Emmeline's best friends. Despite Sir Mithros' reassurance, I'm still restless. Sir Mithros told me that everything would be alright, that Rod would not instantly die the moment Viorca got married. But why must his involvement be reserved for a time after the wedding? Why doesn't he act now? Someone looks like they're in a bad mood. Dolores suddenly stands before me, smirking. Her appearance shocks me so badly I nearly drop the dishes in my hands. What impeccable timing. We've heard from the prince about Mithros. No wonder I was iffy about the man. I should have realized he was the witch. Do you know him? Yes, I do. Dolores walks closer and places both of her hands on my shoulders. Listen to me, princess. I'm warning you. Stay away from Mithros. Do you understand? That man is a sly devil. He can't be trusted. I take a deep breath and to still my rapidly beating heart. I hope I'll not regret asking for his help. Princess, I need you to promise me that you'll stay away from Mithros. Yes, of course. Good. For the time being, I'll resume my investigation. If I'm lucky, I'll find out what Mithros hopes to accomplish. Actually, he's not in the palace right now. He went with the royal family to attend a wedding. A wedding, huh? How unusual. I can only assume he must be there at the wedding to help Rod. Well then, better make use of his absence while I can. I'll see you later. Wow. When I'm left to my own thoughts, my mind returns to the issue of Rod's curse. Sir Mithras mentioned a similarity with the fairy tale, which means I may have a chance of finding out more. I decided to go to the library when I have the time to pick up the book. I'm now on my way back to my quarters with the book in hand when I see Rod walking toward me from the other side. His eyes are fixed on the floor, so he doesn't notice me as I approach. Rod? He's still alive. Does that mean Sir Mithras has succeeded? Oh, it's just you. Rod's voice still comes from Sebi. The realization instills a deep fear inside me. He's still cursed. How much time does he have left? Much to my surprise, Rod actually smiles at me. The smile is forced, however, and doesn't reach his eyes. I don't know. He looks crestfallen. Are you alright? I think would be best. I'm fine. Can't say I expected much more than that. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. But I'm tired, so for tonight I just want to rest. Good night. Without waiting for my answer, Rod begins to walk away. A strange heaviness hangs in my chest. Why do I feel like this is the last time I'll see him? I glance down at the book in my hands and slowly open to the last page of the Little Mermaid's fairy tale. I start reading from the section where the mermaid's sister explains how to get her fins back. Take this knife. Before the sun rises, you must plunge it into the heart of the prince, and you will be a mermaid once again. The book falls from my hands and collapses to the floor. I stare at it dumbfounded. Wait, this means Rod needs to kill the orc? Then the item that Sir Mithras mentioned earlier, could it be the knife? I need to find him. I turn and start running in the direction of Rod's room in hopes that I'll be able to catch Sir Mithras there. When I come to the end of the hallway, however, it's not Mithras who stands by Rod's door. Emmeline? Emmeline is slowly walking in the direction to the throne room. Her movements seem oddly mechanical. I rush towards her. Princess Emmeline, where are you going? Must go to Rod. Why is she going to the throne room? Rod is back in his room. My eyes catch on something shining in Emmeline's hand. A knife. Wow, my heart nearly stops when I see that it's a knife. Emmeline, what are you? If he kills his beloved with this blade, his curse will break and he won't die. It's as if she's in a trance. Is this Sir Mithras' doing? Is she under one of his spells? Emmeline, snap out of it. Emmeline starts walking again, ignoring me. When I try to approach her again, thinking to steal the knife away, a shadow suddenly comes to stand between us. Varg looms in front of me, smirking. Where did you come from? Let me through, Varg. No can do, princess. Don't you want to save the prince? I look at Emmeline, who's not even turned to glance at us. I glare at Varg, who's still standing in my way, grinning. Step aside, Varg. Ah, feisty. You're far more interesting princess than your stepsister. I try to sidestep Varg, but Varg follows my motions. I try again and again, but he just thwarts my progress. He holds his hands up in the air, eyebrows raised. Tell me, what would you do if I did let you go? Would you stop him from killing the girl? Rod would never kill her. He would never do anything to harm the person he loves. He refused to do it, and he has no reason to do it now. Varg is silent for a few moments as he considers. Interesting. He steps aside and bows. Go ahead then. You are letting me go? I'd like to see this play end as it may without any strings attached. Wow, it's getting good now. Of course, I'm running out of time. Alright, silent farewell. Hey guys, sorry that was a bit of an abrupt cut. I apologize. So I went ahead and stopped at chapter 10. I didn't really want to, and I wasn't going to, but some things happened with the recording. So I went ahead and stopped at chapter 10, which will be the last chapter. And I don't know if it cleared up a lot of questions that we may have had for the story, or at least it's about to, if we haven't started getting answers yet. And so I will see you guys for chapter 10 tomorrow, and it should be really, really short, and then I don't know what I'm going to do from there. So I don't think I'm going to go and play the other characters, I mean, unless there's an overwhelming response and whatnot. So if you guys have any suggestions for a new series, want to see another novel, just let me know. Go ahead and hit the like button and leave your comments. So let's start discussing this, because we know it's going to be coming to an end, and why not? You know, I mean, I'm sure people have feelings about it, so let's talk them out. And you can also get a hold of me on Twitter as well. I've had a lot of fun playing this, but I'm kind of bummed that it's almost over. So, yeah, that's all I've got for this one. I'm sorry it stopped so abruptly, but, you know, time restraints and everything else. So, I will see you guys next time. As always, thanks for joining the universe. Bye!